Hello, hello. This is Monkeypuzzle, and I'm flying around where I left you last time in my Thaumcraft base, the Thaumic Moon. I hope you guys enjoyed that last episode. If you saw it, if you didn't, I recommend you do, because it's all about building stuff with Calclavia's modular force field system. So this is where all my Thaumcraft stuff's gonna go. But if you watch the last episode again, you'd see that I've barely started Thaumcraft. So that's what this episode is about. I'm going to dive into it. And I asked last time how much people wanted to see. I only got 2 comments with input about that, and both of them wanted to see it to some extent. One of them wanted to see it at all. One of them wanted to see it fast forwarded. Anyway, I'm going to go in at least into the beginning right now. And if you know it all already, you may want to skip this episode. Otherwise, hopefully it will be helpful for some people. Made a few changes up here. I added these 2 teleporters basically. This one goes down here to the wand recharge focus. Dunk. And when I have wands to recharge, I can do it right here. There's all these aura nodes up here that I can't see yet, but hopefully we'll get some goggles of revealing today. And there's my Thaumic Moon right there, being Thaumic and Moonish. So yeah, I can jump right up to it and then run over here. And I'm back to our roguelike dungeon base. So let's dive into it. I read all through the Thaumonomicon all that I could, everything that's unlocked so far. So we don't need to know how to make a Thaumonomicon because we already have one. This is all about research. One of the main things I got out of this, we already made the thermometer, is I want to be carrying some scribing tools around with me and some paper, I think, as I scan things with the thermometer, this thing. And last time we did a little bit of scanning, but didn't get too far. I wonder if I can scan stone bricks. I did. I got more Saxum. It's going to be really hard for you guys to see. I don't know how to change it. It's really small. But down here, it tells me the results of what I get when I scan things. So I guess nothing can be learned from that. Nothing can be learned from that. That's the chiseled stone. So apparently it doesn't like that. Hey, cracked bricks. I get more Saxum from that. Saxum is rock. I bet I can't do this yet. Nope, because I don't know about light. But I bet if I scan a torch, I can get something. I've discovered Lux. So that's a clue to new research. And I get more aspect points. I think that's what you call them. Anyway, I'll get versed on the terminology as we go along. But let's make a file and an inkwell. Let me see exactly what I needed. I need these things over here. I need, a glass file. And that combines to make scribing tools. So let's make those real quick in here. So files, not vial, but file. There it is. Let's just make a stack of them because I'm sure they're going to come in handy. And then we need the scribing tools. So let's go ahead and make those. Oh, there's some in there already, but I might as well make some. 2. So there's the recipe for that. I believe, I could have used glass bottles too, which is even cheaper. I wouldn't even needed the clay. What the heck? Okay, well, I didn't even put these back. You know what? Actually could have left those. Let me grab some glass bottles. And we'll make the clayless recipe. So, glass bottles. And then, here. I'll get it back. Nope. Okay, scribing tools. We'll do that recipe. Put the bottles in. And just need 1 or 2 of them. Okay. And then, do I have paper in here? Let's see. No, I don't. So let's actually do it like that. Get some paper. And get a stack of that. So I'll carry that around with me. I'll put one of those away for now. But I think as I scan things, I might get some research like that. And then there's some other things I'm going to need to make real quick while we're down here at the base. Oh, and in the Thaumonomicon, I read through all this. This tells you about Pecs. This tells you about Greatwood trees. This tells you about the new enchantments. You get Potency, Frugal, Treasure, Haste, and Repair. And it tells you about the new ores, the shards. There's 6 shards that correspond to all 6 of the primal aspects, which we will get into in a minute, about Cinnabar and Quicksilver, and oh yeah, how we could amber, and how we can make fancy crystal clusters that we can't do much with yet, but they can fancy up our house. This tells you all about auras and nodes, which we will get into as well. And the most interesting part I found here was about aspects of magic, and it tells you about primal and compound aspects. And the primal ones, like I said, correspond to those shards. We've got air, air, terra, earth, ignis, which is fire, aqua, which is water, ordo, which is order, and perditio, which is entropy. Perditio as in perdition, which is destruction, or loss, or chaos, and entropy, so on. So we got all those, and these combine to form compound aspects, and compound aspects can create compound aspects. And this page will be useful to us later because this shows all the stuff that we've gained so far. So we only have a few basics. I guess you come with the primal aspects known, and then you need to find them. As I scan them, these numbers correspond to how many points I have for each of those, or how many of them I have. And it shows you the little things that I've scanned, and we can know what is in each of these things. You know, we can know that dirt, for instance, has terra, which is pretty obvious. And as we scan more, these pages are going to fill up. And knowing all of this stuff, especially knowing the compound aspects, is going to help us later when we do the research. But let's get back to here. There's thaumaturgy, which is about making wands. We should actually go ahead and make a wand real quick while we're in here. And we're going to need to make caps. And these are either nuggets, or I saw you could do it with the iron ore berries as well. And you put a stick in between, and you got a wand. So let's make that. Let's see if I've got some iron nuggets. Or actually ore berries. I might as well use them for something. Yep. So let's just go ahead and put those like that, and we'll get a cap. And okay, the next one's going to have to be nuggets. There we go. And then we need a stick. And we shall make our first wand. And put those at the end. This is the cheapo wand, and we'll be upgrading that as soon as we can. But does that make us an official wizard now? We have a wand. And some other things we're going to need to make, I guess I should show you in the Thaumonomicon real quick, is down here. There's alchemy. The one thing we could make is a crucible, and that is just a, whatchamacallit. It is a vanilla cauldron that I'm going to tap with that wand, and we'll need to place it up in our base with some lava or some kind of permanent heat underneath it. So let's remember to do that. And but what I was trying to get to was artificing. We're going to need to make our arcane work table and our research table. This is the most important to us right now, and it's going to lead us to be able to unlock all the rest of this stuff. And probably the first thing I want to get to is the goggles of revealing, because this is going to help us a lot with seeing the aura nodes and just seeing all the Thaumcraft things we need to see. So let's go ahead and make the table and the arcane work table. For that, we're going to need 3 tables, and tables are pretty easy to make. Let's just go ahead and do it like this as usual because it's quick. And where is that table? It's this one. Here we go. It's just some slabs and some planks, and we need 1, 2. We got 3 tables, and I think that's most of what we're going to need. We might need another set of scribing tools. Actually, let's grab that back. I think I'm going to need that to make the research table. Let's check that out. See if the recipe's in here. That's just research. Okay. In the Thaumonomicon. To do that, scribing tools. Yeah, we're going to click two tables with the scribing tools. So let's go ahead and put that stuff together up in the Thaumcraft base. And here's the quickie way to get it. Thaumic Moon. And this all where everything is, where I put it will be subject to change. But let's go ahead and put this right here where we have a nice view. And it's an even thing, so it's going to be a little bit awkward. I guess we'll just put it off to the side here. And we'll get our scribing tools and click it. And there we go. We've got a research table. It shows us the aspects we have already and how many of each we have collected with our scanning. Scribing tools are up in there. Some papers got to live in somewhere in here too, I believe. Okay, Nila Rio kindly explained it to me. I'm going to get research notes from the Thaumonomicon later, and then they will use the paper from my inventory, and then I'll place the research in there. Okay, so now that we got that set up, we'll be using that in a minute. Let's go ahead and make our arcane work table. Maybe put it over here just to kind of balance things out. And I think I just right-click this. Ooh, and it formed and we're in it. I guess we double right-clicked. So this is kind of just like a crafting bench, but it's got a little, you can do a little bit more with it than you can. Oh, and I put our wand in here already. Than you can with a normal workbench. It's got some magical parts to it, but it's not as good as other things we're going to need, like the infusion altar for making stuff. So that's the beginning. Now, right now, to keep moving along with this, I need to run around and scan more stuff with this thing. So I can't scan the research table, and I can't scan the arcane work table. Down here at the base, one of the things that I had gotten stuck on is I couldn't scan grass yet. Let me get outside. I'll meet you out there. I'm outside, and here are some blocks I placed last episode to begin the scanning and the collecting of aspects. Now, I got stuck on grass. I'm apparently not able to understand this, and I haven't put together the aspects in order to understand whatever compound aspect is in here. And my other dirt block turned to grass, and my sapling turned to a tree, but that's cool. My initial strategy was to place out the blocks in the order that they're numbered in vanilla Minecraft, because I thought that would probably be a pretty basic start. Because you can only collect the compound aspects in a certain order, because you have to understand the ones that came previous as you build your vocabulary of compound aspects, if that makes any sense. And there are guides on the internet on how to do this, but I'm really going to avoid using those. I want to play the game myself and figure this out. So I got to figure out what's blocking me from being able to understand grass. I think one of the clues that I saw in here was it was talking about primal aspects and compound aspects, and it gives you this clue right here. It says the simplest example of such a compound aspect is Victus, which is terra and aqua. And we have both of those, but I'm pretty sure we're going to need Victus, or life, to understand grass. At least that's what Nila Rio told me. So I know also maybe you can put compounds together, or aspects together, maybe in the research table. There's somewhere that you can combine them yourself to make the compound aspects. So I got to figure out, maybe I can do it that way. I had a inspiration though of maybe I need to scan seeds. Gosh darn it. Who's gonna shoot me while I'm doing research? I'm busy. Of course I'm doing this at night. But I wasn't patient enough to try to get everybody to sleep. So let's try that again. Yeah. Interruptions. Okay. Oh, this is going to take a while this way. Oh, whoa, and he's actually going to kill me. Let me get out of here and eat something. Not paying attention to the basics, like staying alive. I don't want to die of a baby zombie while I'm trying to do Thaumcraft. That would be silly. Now he's running away. Okay. And I'm tearing up my landscape. In the meantime, where's my seeds? Okay. Let's throw those out. And get this back. And try again. Nope. That wasn't it. Okay, let me go back up to my Thaumcraft base and try something else out. Okay, let's go up here. And I just realized also while I hold the wand, let me just eat real quick. Up there in the upper left corner, we've got those little vials sticking out of the circle. I guess that tells you how many of each of the aspects that you have in the wand. And I'm starting with a little bit already. Anyway, let me go in here and see if there's some way to combine these myself. So we want that, Terra, and water and Terra. And what happens if we do that? Hey, we've got Victus. So we actually created one ourselves just by doing that. That's pretty cool. Can I put those back? Yep. So now let me go back to get some grass. Where's my base? Over here. And see if I can do it now that I have that. Ooh, this is fall down here. Bam. Can I do it now? No, I still don't have it. What about reeds or sugarcane? I don't have the knowledge to understand that. We haven't scanned water yet, even though we have the primal aspect. Okay, so we got some research points for that. It still doesn't give us that. So I'm going to run around and try to figure out what I need to get that. And if I get there, I'll let you know. Didn't have much luck, so I thought I would just maybe try to speed ahead by just combining some of the primal aspects myself and just trying the different combinations. So we tried earth and water. Let's try earth and air. That didn't get anything. Let's try earth and Perditio, entropy. I don't think that got anything. And earth and fire. Nope. And earth and order. Nope. And I think that's the basics. I'm going to go through basically all the possible combinations right now and see what I get. So like I'm going to do now water and fire. Nope. I'm losing aspects as I do this, but research points actually. So I'll just keep combining them. Maybe I'll fast forward. Maybe I'll skip to the results and we will see what we get. I lost my place, so I'm just going to start here with water and air. Ooh, I got something. I got Modus. All right, so that's cool. I'll keep trying. That may be all of the combinations. I'm not sure, actually. I've lost track. But that's pretty good. That built our vocabulary a little bit, but I still not sure if I can scan grass yet. I love how I can just leap. No. What am I lacking? Okay, well, I'm going to keep trying to sleuth this out. Keep trying to figure it out. And of course, none of these biomes, the plenty things, are going to help us at all. What is it about the garden? Every time I come here, there's zombies. I guess it's just outside. I realized I scanned seeds, but I didn't scan wheat. Hey, I got granum. That's something. All right. Now let's try grass. Yay! I've got it. I've got herba. So we've unlocked that. So now, did I get wood since then? Let's see if I can do wood. Hey, everything is opening up to me now. Cool. So that was fun. I'm glad I didn't look somewhere. Had to unlock that myself. Oh, and you know what? I didn't do the sapling. Oh, I bet I could do the sugarcane now. Yep. So I'm going to run around and scan everything now that I've got some basics unlocked. Oh, what if I scan grass? Woohoo! And I've basically got to scan everything in the game now. So that's way too much to put on. Oh, it stopped to make me eat it. That's a little too much. I'll probably do a little fast motion of me scanning a bunch of stuff. And then we're going to move to some research. Okay. Well, that's probably as much scanning as I can reasonably show you. In fact, that was probably an unreasonable amount already, unless you were really following along with the puzzle of the aspects of being able to get them. And there was a bunch that I was not able to scan. I didn't show you all of that, but I am collecting a chest of things here that wouldn't scan. There was more than this. Basically, I have to scan, or don't have to, but the goal is to scan pretty much every object in the game. So some of them don't give anything, like none of these chisel blocks have anything to offer, but many things do. So I'm going to keep up with that, and I'm going to get to the point where I've scanned everything. It's a real puzzle, and putting it together, but if you look at my Thaumonomicon now, one of these days I'll get that word right, Thaumonomicon. This part of the book, it has filled out quite a bit. So beyond just the 6 primal aspects that I started with, I've got quite a bit more. And I'm sure I'll accumulate even more than this. So you can see I'm accumulating compound aspects and compound aspects, and yeah. So, and knowing these combinations are going to be very useful for when I do research. So speaking of research, let's do one bit of research here, and then we'll call this a wrap for this episode. So back to the Thaumonomicon. Hey, I got it right that time. Let's look at, I want to do the goggles of revealing. There they are. So I think I'm just supposed to click on this, and a research note was added to my inventory. Let's see. There it is. So we stick that in here. Okay, and I can't do it yet because I don't know what these are. So I guess I'm going to have to save the research until I get the scanning done and I know what all the aspects are. Let's see if there's something else I can do in here that I know already. Let's go maybe for the enchanted fabric. Can I do this? I do not have the required aspects to purchase this. Let's go back here. Maybe there's something else I can do. That's arrows and nodes. Let's do, maybe I can do advanced node tapping. Okay. I have a research node added, a research note added for that. Can I do that? I don't know that one. So I guess it's premature to try this. I'm going to try one more time. Let me see. Let's go down this branch. Research expertise. Let's try that. And that was, it must have been, here we go. Research expertise. Can't do it. All right. So I can't research yet. So next episode, we'll get into research. But hopefully this was a good introduction. Well, it was for myself, for sure. And hopefully it was a good introduction for those of you who didn't know how to start with Thaumcraft 4. And those of you who do and watch this, I hope it wasn't too boring watching me try to figure it out. But yes, I am determined to figure it out myself. Not using any cheat sheets on this. Playing the game. It's a mini game within the game, which is super cool. And there's going to be all kinds of abilities and cool gizmos, that magical gizmos that are opened up with this. And this Thaumonomicon, by the way, it's augmented with Thaumic, what's it called? With Thaumic Tinkerer, I believe, and Forbidden Magic, and Magic Bees, and if there's anything else, I'm not sure what else, but I think Thaumcraft normally only goes down about this far, and I think all these 4 tabs are all extra, so we're going to do even more. So that's awesome. I love Thaumcraft, I love the aesthetic of it, and I love mixing the magic with the technology. So we're going to do all that, and then when we're done with Thaumcraft, I'm going to figure out Ars Magica, or even way before I'm done. So we'll start that soon. And there's plenty more ideas. I'll get back to the tech as well. Anyway, moving on through our whole tree of stuff we need to get done here. I want to get done. It's all happening. Thanks for watching this far. This is Monkeypuzzle, and I'm signing out. Bye-bye.